Good evening. We are up here in the salon. We're going to make templates for the countertops. We were going to do some plumbing work, but we're still waiting for a couple parts, so I think it'll be more productive to do the templates up here versus half doing the plumbing since we're waiting for parts. Anyway, that is the plan. Later. Okay, it is February 9th and we are up here collecting the templates. So we're getting ourselves set up so that tomorrow we have the templates and stuff up by the storage area, and then we'll set up our table and start cutting out all the pieces and bring them back here and start assembling it all. Later! Good morning. We are up at our storage area, or the front side of the club, and we're going to be cutting out the material we're going to be using for our countertops. And the plan is, so this is the underlayment, and then on top of that will be 2 sheets of the foam board stuff. The countertops are going to be 1 inch thick once we have those 2 pieces together. First we're going to cut this one out, and then we actually have some other templates with it slightly so that the pieces will be staggered so that the seam is stronger when it's all put together. Anyway, later. Back on board after unloading everything, and then we will go assemble them when we get back from lunch. Later. Good morning. It is February the 11th and we are up here in the salon going to be working on this monstrosity. Probably pretty much what we'll do the entire day. Of course, first thing we got to do is clean everything off of it. Yeah, it just always seems like moving stuff from one spot to another spot. Later. Since this is on a flat surface, I can use oil, cutting oil here, but if it was in a position where I couldn't use cutting oil, I'd actually use, they make greases or a wax type material that has the cutting oil so it sticks and stays in place a little bit better. But for this is oil. And one of the key things on stainless steel, you want the bit going just as slow as you can. You want it literally scratching, you're gouging the material out, you're not drilling it out really. Other thing when cutting stainless is, well, and even steel, depending on how long you're doing it, well, with stainless it happens really quick. Drill will get very hot, and so welding gloves become quite useful for your second hand and sometimes even your first hand for hand holding the drill. Yeah, we're about to, we started getting a little bit of breakthrough there. Slow it down. There's that piece. There's the drain line. Huh? Black and clear hose. Okay, that piece in now. Okay. The unit fits with this, but since the hoses have to come out of the top, they need to be a little bit lower to be able to make the bend. We'll play around with that later. So these are the undermount pieces, and I'm like, how in the world does those slide on? And I finally figured out, oh, they've gotten folded over, and you got to fold them out. Anyway, it makes life a little bit easier for sticking them on to the sink piece, although they still are very tight. I kind of let it fold back up into my hand. And a lot of times you'll find these guys and it's like they won't expand. You got to push it all the way up. That's an outer grip, outer grip, outer grip, outer grip. Okay, and okay, so now they're all there. There is the countertop. The only thing we're missing are backsplashes on this upper end, but we got the round over. Jeannie's doing the final fitting on that piece. That looks good. Okay, yeah, just put some glue on it. I think we are done for today. So there is that countertop. Looking nice. Later.